Between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, in the northern part of South America, lies Colombia. It has a generally hot climate, but there are also very cold places and snow-capped mountains. The country has a population of more than 40 million people and is famous for its export products such as coffee, petroleum, flowers, and emeralds. The country has some beautiful landscapes, with mountain ranges to the west and immense plains to the east. The nation has a giant river system that provides water and energy to all of Colombia and to neighboring countries. Colombia is a democratic republic with a government chosen by its people, and on the 20th of July 2010, the country will celebrate its bicentenary. All types of people live in Colombia. They are characterized by their happiness and their distinct customs. There is a great biodiversity with a variety of birds and reptiles, and almost 20% of the world's plant species grow there. There are many positive aspects in Colombia, but unfortunately there is another reality that has accompanied the country and affects its image around the world. Violence, hunger, extreme poverty, and human rights abuses involving children, young people, and adults also make up part of daily life in the country. Colombian children have had their rights affected by various problems for a long time. A number of situations have been identified over the years, which put children at risk and have increased the violence committed against them. Nader is passionate about many things. He lives surrounded by his people and his friends. He attends school and enjoys himself in his spare time, even if he has many friends who have stopped enjoying their childhood to do other things.
Uno ya se retira del colegio por irse a trabajar y pues allá en la finca siembran así los productos tradicionales, como es el chiro, el plátano, la yuca y el banano.
To be part of one of the oldest indigenous groups in South America is a privilege for all of the Agua. By keeping alive their culture, customs, and religious rituals, they have become an ethnic minority that is recognized around the world.
Las cosas tradicionales, la música tradicional, pues la marimba, que se toca la marimba, bombo, y pues así para la casa se utilizan como unas mallas, el barbasco, que es una planta que se siembra, que cuando ya está grande se la arranca, se machaca la raíz y se le echa en el agua y eso va muriendo los peces. Y con eso así se alimenta la familia Agua.
However, not everything is positive for the Agua. Neither Andrés, like the majority of his friends, cousins, aunts and uncles, and all of their community have personally experienced the violence that exists in Colombia. The children and young people have been affected by the presence of armed groups in their lands, hearing the sounds of war and seeing their brothers, sisters, classmates and friends disappear.
Asesinan hacia niños que no deben nada, que a veces asesinan por problemas así de personas o a veces equivocación. Es un problema de inseguridad bastante grande aquí en el pueblo de Agua. Una masacre en la que asesinaron a unos niños, yo creo que unos de 6 meses. Dios, pues causó mucho dolor aquí en el pueblo de Agua.
To be part of the Agua community is a wonderful experience. Nather has learnt 2 languages in his life, Awapit, the language of his ancestors, and Spanish. He is now studying his 3rd language, English, at school.
Ahora con la profesora que teníamos de inglés, ella nos enseñaba así sobre los verbos, a formar oraciones, las formas del verbo to be, las profesiones, los animales, los alimentos, también sobre los días de la semana, los meses, los números, así.
O sea que ya estás listo para ir a Londres y conquistar Inglaterra y conquistar Save the Children.
Nather Andreas, his family and his community share an interest in history. Different circumstances in his childhood have provided him with a variety of opportunities to grow.
Nanepus Camnus, Puerto Asís, Putumayo, 14 de febrero 1997. Papis Franco Aurelio Isbicus, 34 años guis. Acus Estaria Jaira Marcillo, 30 años guis. Ampis Elkin Aurelio Isbicus, 7 años guis. Nane Munchis, microfútbol, voleibol y básquetbol.
Maria Alejandra was born on the 4th of February, 1993. She recently finished her high school studies in the Technical Educational Institute Simona Duque. Her favorite music styles are rock and reggae, and since she was 4 years old, she has been a part of theatrical productions.
Ella es una persona muy emprendedora, muy dinámica. Ella se traza en una meta y quiere cumplirla.
Más que todo, Alejandra es muy dinámica.
Aquí somos muy unidos y Alejandra siempre se comporta como una líder.
Pues se expresa súper bien, entonces pues quién más digno que ella que nos represente.
Marinilla is the town where Alejandra has lived since her childhood. Located in the Andino zone of Colombia, the municipality of Marinilla is in an area that has been devastated by violence and has witnessed the forced expulsion of many people from their lands.
Los jóvenes acá en Marinilla son muy participativos, les gusta mucho pues disfrutar en sí de todo lo que, de las programaciones que hayan, tanto culturales como lo son pues conciertos. Es un municipio demasiado rico pues en cultura. Las necesidades de los jóvenes de Marinilla es de pronto en el contexto económico y social. Tristemente es uno de los municipios con más expendios de drogas.
Maria Alejandra, like any child or young person from where she lives, has been exposed to violence in her community. However, in the year 2007, she was trained as a school conflict mediator in the Popular Training Institute and has worked in this voluntary role since then.
Hace 3 años empezamos pues con este proyecto, empezamos la sensibilización y entonces ya empezamos a formarnos como mediadores escolares, desde sextos a 11, incluidos profesores, padres de familia, y en estos momentos pues mediadores, somos 13 mediadores estudiantes, tres papás y son como 6 profesores también.
El papel que tenemos todos es mediar. O sea, cualquier persona que tenga algún conflicto y quiera resolverlo va a nuestro centro de mediación. Allá nosotros vemos el caso, lo analizamos y nos sentamos varios mediadores con la parte del conflicto, ¿sí? Y ya tratamos de solucionarlo.
Alejandra has also begun very important work in cultural policies and audiovisual media, where she produces radio shows and writes articles for the press.
Alejandra, pues, ante todo es muy tierna, es muy especial, es una gran hermana. Con el proyecto me he dado cuenta que es una gran líder.
Save the Children has worked in Colombia since 1991. In the year 2009, their work benefited more than 100,000 children and young people in the areas of education, protection, and attention in emergencies. Save the Children. Only one voice for Colombian children.